The serpent was more subtle. In other words, it was more wiser than every other animals. And the serpent entered the garden where God asked man to stay. He entered as a friend. Listen, child of God, there are some voices that will come like friendly voice, but they will end up as your worst enemy. I repeat again, there are some voice you will hear. If you are not careful, that voice will cause problem in your life, that at the end of the day, that voice will become your worst enemy. But at the beginning, that voice might be a very friendly voice, very good voice, desire to hear that kind of voice. But at the end of the day, when the repercussion comes, that voice will sound like the voice of your worst enemy. The serpent came as the best friend of this woman called Eve. God talks to make you not eat this fruit. He engaged Eve in discussion. Anybody that will involve you in any ungodly discussion that will bring you down, that will strike you naked, if you stand up on your aim and leave your mouth, may they be far from you in the name of Jesus. I said, may God catapult them from you in the name of Jesus. The serpent didn't come like enemy, he came like a friend. Did God really say? The question now is, who told the serpent all these things? Was serpent there when God gave the instruction? But how did he know? I keep asking that question. Who tell him? Maybe now Eve said, now talk to the hearing of the serpent. He asked Eve, did God really say you should not eat out of this fruit? And Eve started discussing with her friend, in quote. But at the end of the day, the best friend of Eve became her worst enemy. God told Eve, he said, this one that was your best friend is going to be your worst enemy. Your children shall bruise him under their feet. Be careful of the voice you hear. The voice of the enemy, child of God, is not a friendly voice.